Hi guys, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Sorry I've been away for a little bit. It's life's hectic. I work a full-time job and things get out of the way. Life gets out of the way. But I'm back and I have a few things that I want to cover. I'm trying to do this more personal way of approaching things rather than a rigid script. But so the first thing that I want to get out of the way is that I don't really have the camera and equipment to like do like the computer to like do these kind of like the way that I want to do them. So it's like the way that I want to do these videos, I don't really have the equipment that I want to do them with, so it's really discouraging. So I decided that I'm just gonna try to do videos that like are within my range. We're just gonna do some talk. We're just gonna hang out, and I'm gonna try to at least do some vlogs. We're gonna try to do that. But that's the first thing I wanted to get out of the way. The second thing is that the challenge videos are gonna be on hiatus. I really wanted to do something, and I really wanted to get into YouTube, and I guess the challenge videos for me, I guess, was my great like gateway to get in and like get my foot in the door and like at least start on YouTube. But now I want to shift. I'm just gonna do some videos and we're just gonna talk. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna see what's gonna happen and we're gonna have a journey. So let's get on to the video. So today's video is on 5 ways to be more environmentally friendly. I always have friends who come up to me and ask me, Jake, what are good ways to be more environmentally friendly? I don't know like what to do. I don't know how to start because it just seems so hard. It seems like it's too big of a problem. First off, I want to say it's too big of a problem for one person, yes. However, if everybody came together, if a lot of it, like if we all just tried, we can make our problems like disappear for real. Like we have to all try. The second thing I want to say is that I wanted to post this video on Earth Day. But it's not Earth Day. It's actually past that. Earth Day was on the 22nd. So I declare every day Earth Day. In these kind of times, I feel like it's needed. So for me, every day is Earth Day. Every day is a way to be more environmentally friendly. So the first thing on the list today is going to be reusable grocery bags and reusable produce and bags. When you go, plastic grocery bags are one of the leading causes of climate change and like the pollution and waste in the Pacific Ocean right now. There is a floating island of trash that is about 3 sizes the size of France. I don't know where I got that statistic from, but from the reusethisbag.com, the site, they say that it's about double the size of Hawaii and could be even as large as the entire continental US. That is like, pretty big. If you picture the size of the United States, and most people know what that looks like, that's huge. Picture that right next to the United States, right next to us, the North America, right next to everybody, right in our planet. Like, that's the thing. So, and grocery bags are one of the, like, a major cause of that. They don't get recycled. It's hard to recycle them, and so for the most times they don't get recycled. So it is really good to use reusable grocery bags. They're really sturdy. This one's really big, so it's nice. I have 3 of them, and they serve me and my brother, who is my roommate, just fine. The second thing is these produce bags. This one looks a little small because there's a bunch of them in different sizes and different colors. The great things about these ones is that they actually have the tear weights, and they so that way when you go there, it's just easier. It makes everything easier. They have little drawstrings, and they have different colors for the different sizes, and it's really nice. And it's just fun to even do these sort of things than look at a plain piece of plastic. But yeah. So let's take another look at this bag. It's even really cute from Sobeys. This one's just from Sobeys. I paid about $1 for it, so it's like you pay a little bit, but you get a lot back. It's really important. You can get bags from all over anywhere, like reusable grocery bags that are really cute or really masculine or whatever your type is, but you can get them and you can reuse them and you can put your groceries in them and everything will be great. But yeah, on to the next one. So the next one on the list is reusable utensils, straws, and like containers and things like that. You can switch up to reusable. This is just a reusable plastic straw that came in one of those cups that like has the straw attachment with it. I have a metal straw too, but it lifted at a friend's. But so I'm using this one right now. However, it serves really well. I bring this to work. I bring this home. I use it in my drinks when I actually need a straw. I don't really drink with a straw often, so it's not really a big deal to me. I have these. These are what I actually bring to work for lunch. And I just wash them when I get home, or I wash them at work if I think that I need to. And I just switch them out every day that I need to bring a lunch that requires a fork and thing, or I just have one in my lunchbox at all time because it's just easy to have, and reusing that way you don't have to use plastic utensils or plastic straws and stuff. And then we've all seen the video of the turtle getting the straw pulled out of its nose, and that's not fun to look at. That's not, see, I don't even feel good thinking about it. So those are great ways to prevent that, make me feel better, make you feel better, and they just, stops the turtle from having straws in their nose. The next thing is reusable containers. I use those lock and lock lunch containers and stuff if I want to bring a sandwich. I should have brought up example, but what I do have for examples are containers for things like these, so that way you're not using plastic containers. I got these from the dollar store. Really easy, really nice to look at. This is a stainless steel one, so it's very nice and aesthetic for your kitchen. This one's very nice if you do like the baking and stuff and in your pantry or whatever you want to do. And I put these little chips in it because I think it's cute. And then I got my oats in that one. And then I got this from the Bulk Barn. These are really easy. You can get them from the dollar store. These are from the Bulk Barn, so that way I can just transport the things that I buy from the Bulk Barn, and that way I'm not using plastic in any of those sort of things and not using plastic bags in my transport. But those sort of things are really easy to get and use and just incorporate into your life, and it's just like nothing. It's just like nothing, and it's just simple to go. All right, so number 3 on the list is plastic water bottles, and you can replace them with reusable water bottles. This one's my Brita one. I keep this one at home for when I'm home and I want to have a glass of water. I actually use this because I just fill it up with tap water and it filters it to tap. This replaces Brita claims these bottles can replace up to 300 plastic water bottles. Plastic water bottles are plastic, and they also are part of that floating island of trash. You've seen the commercials where they just can line up the world. That's like horrible. That is just horrible. So this can replace that, and then if you want, you just get a reusable water bottle, like a metal one to keep things hot or cold for an extra long time, or you can get those, if you want like a glass of water at home, you can get those big Brita tubs, like those ones that you just fill up with water, put in your fridge, and then when you get it, it's like having a water cooler. Most of us have a water cooler at home anyways, so just get a reusable water bottle and take that and go. It's not, like, this kind of plastic is not that bad because you're going to use it for a long time. Honestly, it's still not the best to use. You probably should use a metal one or something that's whatever makes you feel comfortable. But right now I use that, and for me it works. It's better than using a single-use plastic. Anything beats single-use plastic. If there's anything I want you to take away from this video, it's just stop using single-use plastic as much as you can, especially the garbage bags from number 1. These water bottles is number 2. Those are the only 2 things that I want you to pull away from these videos. It's those 2 tips. And the 4th thing on the list is to make more of an effort to walk to work or to other places or take public transit if that's viable or impossible for you to do. Because I know a lot of places actually live in rural areas and like public transit or whatnot is not easy or accessible. But you can walk around, you can walk to your places. Right down the street, there's a Tim Hortons. I know my parents would take a car down there and come back and do the thing. For me, I would walk. That would be my effort to just walk down there and grab Tim Hortons. And you know what? I wouldn't even do that because I don't even like using their cups. Like, I'm getting that. Like, that's how much of a stickler I'm becoming for that sort of stuff. However, yeah, walking places and walking places and using public transit reduces emissions from cars, and it saves you money on your gas and saves you money in general. It reduces the likeliness that you're going to get into an accident as far as with yourself in a vehicle, mainly because you're not going to be in a vehicle unless you're taking public transit. Still reduces accident because they try to be safe. But yeah. And then the last one on the list is to buy secondhand. Anything that you can think of, you should really buy it secondhand. If you think that you can buy it secondhand, like literally anything, like the thing that I use, this Surface right here, I bought it secondhand. I paid about $350 for it, and it was a Surface Pro 3. It still is a Surface Pro 3, and it works wonders for me. It's how I write my scripts. It's how I do a lot of my. It's how I do a lot of my computing. But yeah, I buy a lot of. For me personally, I buy a lot of my electronics secondhand. But if you can buy your clothing secondhand and you like that, then yeah. But yeah, try to, if you think that you can get it secondhand, like a chainsaw or whatever, if you're gonna go and cut down the woods or whatever you need to do, I guess. I don't know why I thought of a chainsaw, but that's the thing. One guy, I forget where I was listening to it from, but I think it was a minimalism thing. But what it was is that he said that he uses like Kijiji or Craigslist as his closet, in which when he needs something he'll buy it, and then when he's done needing it, he'll just sell it back onto Craigslist or Kijiji or wherever you do your selling, or Facebook Marketplace. However, that's what that guy said he would do, and that's actually a smart idea. Personally, I'm not going to do that. I like my electronics, and I don't need a chainsaw or any utilities like that. But you get the idea. Buy secondhand as much as you can, because, like, it's not going to kill you. It really isn't. But that brings me into my bonus one. There is a bonus. Yeah, yay, a bonus. Anyway, so that one is literally just don't buy things that you don't need. It's more on a minimalism, essentialism thing, but it creates more waste. You don't really want to be adding to the waste. It is pollution. It takes energy and effort to go and buy those things, and you know what? It'll save you some money. Try not to buy things that you don't need. Like, try not to buy things that don't value your life, because if they don't, then you're not going to find anything from them, and they're just going to sit there and become trash. And then you have to waste energy by looking at it or dealing with the item after you buy it, and that just seems like a lot of effort, honestly. However, that's about it. If you like the video, you should like the video. If you have some feedback, you should comment. If you have any suggestions, any other suggestions that you want to mention in the comments, go for it. We're always looking for ideas. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys can take something from this and become better people and more environmentally friendly. Become global citizens, essentially. Like, we gotta do something for this planet. It is a warming planet, and we can help mitigate that if we, actually put some effort into it. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and yeah, bye!